Getting a map to return a list in Python 3.x. I'm trying to map a list into hex, then use the list elsewhere. In Python 2.6, this was easy. A. Python 2.6. However, in Python 3.1, the above returns a map object. B. Python 3.1. How do I retrieve the mapped list as in above on Python 3.x? Alternatively, is there a better way of doing this? My initial list object has around 45 items and I'd like to convert them to hex.
Why aren't you doing this? It's called a list comprehension. You can find plenty of information on Google, but here's the link to the Python 2.6 documentation on list comprehensions. You might be more interested in the Python 3 documentation, though.
Do this. In Python 3+, many processes that iterate over iterables return iterators themselves. In most cases, this ends up saving memory, and should make things go faster. If all you're going to do is iterate over this list eventually, there's no need to even convert it to a list, because you can still iterate over the map object like so.
List returning map function has the advantage of saving typing, especially during interactive sessions. You can define LMAP function, on the analogy of Python 2's IMAP, that returns list. Then calling LMAP instead of map will do the job. LMAP, str, x, is shorter by 5 characters, 30% in this case, than list, map, str, x, and is certainly shorter than str, v, for v in x. You may create similar functions for filter too. There was a comment to the original question. I would suggest a rename to getting map, to return a list in Python 3. As it applies to all Python 3 versions. Is there a way to do this? Meewapple January 24th at 17:58. It is possible to do that, but it is a very bad idea. Just for fun, here's how you may, but should not, do it.
New and neat in Python 3.5. Thanks to additional unpacking generalizations. Update. Always seeking for shorter ways, I discovered this one also works. Unpacking works in tuples too. Note the comma at the end. This makes it a tuple of one element. That is, it's equivalent to asterisk map, chr, 66, 53, 0, 94, comma. It's shorter by only 1 char from the version with the list brackets, but, in my opinion, better to write, because you start right ahead with the asterisk, the expansion syntax, so I feel it's softer on the mind. Smiley face.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.